I have to change the shelving back to the way it was before I changed those two sides behind me. Because it turns out the Berkey is not as tall as I thought it was. So, yeah. I was all excited about a finished shelving and now I have to change it again. So I redid the shelving and that's what it's supposed to look like. The Berkey water system is going to go in that gap there. Just cleaned out the whole van because it was all dusty in here from all the sanding. It's kind of hard to see. I got the lights on it, but I was painting some ocean view today on my van. And this is Hawaii. I'm no Picasso, but it's good enough for me. Alright, Levi, what are you doing?
I'm installing the other battery. So I took this battery out because just to get access back here, and then that's where I drilled the hole. So I basically had a big drill bit and I drilled 2 holes and then I connected them with just a file. Just filed it down a bit. And then basically I'm running a wire in. I'm going to be running 2 wires in. One's positive, one's negative. It's going to be hooked up to this battery. And the other battery is behind the driver's seat. The hole came through here. I have to run the wire over here. And then since this is all rotted, I don't want to touch it, so I'm basically running the wire through the middle of under the floor. Working on that right now.
Good job.
Yeah.
So I got these spoons here and one of them is a little too long, so good thing they're wood because you can just take a saw to it and get it the size that you want. So let's just say right there. And then just take a file down the end a little bit, and it's like nothing happened. But now you have yourself a custom mini van size spoon thing. Just like that. Now I got 2.
Ran the wires in through here, so basically the positive is this one.
The one with the yellow tape?
Yeah, and it's got a fuse on it. And that's basically connecting that battery to the other battery, your main battery. So if this fuse ever blows, you'd have to replace it. It's a 100 amp fuse, so it shouldn't blow. I'm also putting one at the other battery, so any electronics that's running, if the amperage draw is too high, then it'll pop that fuse as well. It's just like backup so it doesn't bring your car down or something. So the negative is basically running over here and it just connected right here to basically the negative side. There's a negative side here. It's basically attached to the body.
That is the hole that he drilled. Those 2 wires coming out. That looks great.
You gotta make sure the metal is deburred or else it'll cut the wires. So you gotta file it down. And I just siliconed it so you don't get any air coming through.
So now we're just waiting for the VSR, right?
Yeah, so that's the voltage sensitive relay. It's instead of a switch. So it's basically like an automatic switch. So when your car is running, it'll engage and both batteries will be connected, and then when you turn off the car, it'll basically shut off so that there's no connection between both of the batteries. So you're only drawing on the auxiliary battery.
I made the door for my Berkey system and just opens like that and keeps it locked in place. And while I was doing that, because we're on our last day here of final touches, my mom made this for me. It's for laundry at the back of the seat, and on this side there's a cushion, a little pillow for the passenger.
Right.
Yeah, it's Swiss design. And Levi's just hanging out in Hawaii there, the mountains. How's it going?
Soaking in the rays.
Having a chill day right now?
With my teddy bear.